Good afternoon, fellas and fellettes. I don't like that word. I'll probably never say that again. Hi, everybody. What is shaking? Hello to Owens, hello to Wise. What's going on, everybody? First things first, as usual, how does my audio sound? To me, the music sounds like a little loud, but I also realize that my end could be mad loud compared to yours because I got like these super diesel headphones, so you know. What's going on, everybody? Sorry I didn't stream on Friday. I was at a basketball game. I was watching the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Boston Celtics, and I'm gonna keep it 100. That was my first basketball game that I've ever been to. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys know this. Those guys are tall. I'm 6'3". I was like a little tiny baby man compared to them. It felt like I was a fucking toddler all over again. It was so cool. Those guys, like everybody on the court are like human freaks of nature. Like when you look at a game on the TV and yeah, like the way that they move looks cool and it looks impressive. When you're there in real life watching the arena and you see a 7'1" man explode from the 3-point line and dunk, it's different, bro. Also, like the tension in the room when you have like tens of thousands of people like screaming and hooting and hollering in excitement is different, man. It is different. And even if you guys don't like or know much about basketball, I do suggest like giving it a try. Just try to find like your city's team and watch a game. The tickets aren't that expensive either. I think it was like $30 for me, $30 for my girlfriend, and like a little bit of money for parking, and $20 for 2 bottles of water and a Coke. So, damn. It adds up quick, but I'm like defeating my own point here. I strongly recommend that you guys just try to take a peek, see what's around. You might be surprised. But anyway, that's why I didn't stream on Friday. I was doing that. If not, I was gonna do like a Subula grand finale. Although October is gone, the spirit of Subula is in fact lingering in the air. I just think it might take a little more to lure him out, but it'll just make those precious moments all the more valuable. That's what I think. That makes sense. I'm not a huge sports fan in general, but going to a game in person is always fun. Yeah, like my girlfriend watched the playoffs with me and she could get invested that way. But when we were there in person and when somebody on our team would do something swiggity, she would pop off too. She would be like, oh, like, you know, doing like the girl panic and like, ah! Arms flailing and everything. And it's very cool to have like that massive amount of people all in agreement with the hype of what's going on. I loved it. I loved it so much. So that was my Friday, and then my Saturday was spent like sleeping. I'm on a sleep deficit right now and it's not great. And then yesterday and today I've just been studying school, you know how it is. But I will tell you guys this, there's not that many people in here right now. I want to tell you guys something. Big things coming soon. I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch, but I do have a fairly big announcement for what is coming up later on in the year, okay? So keep your eyes out on that. I'm gonna talk about it a little more later, but it is actually something pretty big. I'd say pretty substantial. All right, so, and then, well, we have a lot to talk about, right? Because I've gone no stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 4 days, bro. I'm about to burst with content. So yeah, we're gonna yap it up, all right? But how is everybody? How is everybody's weekend? What have I missed? Whoever Square Enix made them mini games for FF10 is a bitch. Which one? I know there's Blitzball with Grand Wizard Waka. What else? They love to put little mini. Isn't there like a chocobo racing thing in 10? There's mini games all over that game. Trying to think. I remember the exercising mini games in Final Fantasy Remake. Are you guys familiar with those? They put in 2 separate mini games for Cloud and I believe Tifa, right? And it was like the fitness giga challenge, right? So Cloud would have to do squats against like progressively stronger dudes at the gym until you get to the final boss, fucking Squatocles, and he's just ripping squats like 2 or 3 squats a second, and you have to mash the buttons in the order of like a damn pentagram in order to perform one squat, and then the button prompt would disappear. Do you know how funny that is? So you have to do like 1 billion squats against Squatocles, and then you get like the world champion squat belt for powerlifting. It's so funny. I love that. And then I think Tifa's, if I'm remembering correctly, she had to do pull-ups, which is incredible. And guess what? The final boss of pull-ups, Squatocles. It's so stupid. But yeah, like Cloud had to do a gajillion squats, Tifa had to do pull-ups. Respectfully, pull-ups are hard. I weigh a lot, but even when I was in like prime shape and I weighed like 180, I still struggled to do pull-ups. I think it's because I'm like very tall. So look at how much. Let me see. Let me look at myself on OBS. Look at how long my arms are. Imagine having to pull this with like, look at the distance. The camera doesn't even cover my fucking wingspan. Look at this. I'm like a monster from Space Jam, bro. Just, ugh. Fuck. You know who was good at squats? Squats. You know who's good at pull-ups? Short guys with very tiny limbs and big necks. Look, their arms are like this. They got little T-Rex arms. They just go like this, like 1, 2, 3. Meanwhile, my shit is like, I could probably climb buildings like with the pace that I'm going. It's fucked up, man. We are not built equal. I can do about 15 pull-ups, then I'm done. Did you know 15 pull-ups is like a 75% in the Marine Corps fitness test? A 3 is a pass, but a god-awful score. But every pull-up is 5 points. So if you do 20 pull-ups, that is the maximum amount of points. If you can do 15, real shit, Owen. If you can do 15, that is impressive. A lot of guys can't do 15. 15 was actually my peak when I was in good shape, bro. When I joined, I think I could do like 7 or 6. And then between recruit training and when I like really hit the gym with my roommate, I was able to bust out 15. But 15 was the max. After that, I just can't do it, man. Can't do it. The chocobo race is ass. You have to catch racist ass butterflies. Now hold on. How do you know the butterflies are racist? Are they verbal? Are they like visually? Like what do you mean racist butterflies? And dodge lightning bolts 200 times just to fully max out certain characters' best weapons. I don't like that. I don't like mini games that lock you out of upgrades. Says guy that got the ultimate weapon in Kingdom Hearts 3, but you know what I mean, right? Long limbs make things like that so much harder. Oh, dude, it sucked. It sucked. I found out that pull-ups and push-ups are my best exercises. Push-ups are incredible for you. Pull-ups are also really good for you. Never been able to do an unassisted pull-up, so that's awesome ones. Yeah, dude, seriously, pull-ups they're really good for you, but also people really struggle with it. A lot of it is form more than anything. Like if you have the proper form and you like build up to it, but pull-ups are difficult because it's either you can do it or you can't do it. So you need to work up the muscles with assisted pull-ups. but that is like an extra step that is not a lot of people take, you know. But yeah, much more of a legs person. Ah, you're like a Matryoshka doll. You're like bottom heavy. Ain't nobody tipping you over, right? You're like fucking, you're Squadacles, bro. And I mean that affectionately. I don't mean that like insultingly. Fucking the lower body is also very important. It's funny, man. Nobody is well balanced anymore. Everybody like hard specs into one muscle group, and it's like you either look like a Dorito, a fist wearing a do-rag, or like a Matryoshka doll. Squadacles? I think it's a funny nickname, but it's true. Like a lot of gym folk don't exercise the lower body because I feel like maybe they don't see the benefit, or like it's not really a muscle group that's shown off, right? Like when you think about muscles that people want to flex, you think of like biceps, chest, triceps, whatever this shit is right here, the deltoids. You never think about legs, right? I don't know, man. I think we should all get buff. How do y'all think people will react? Excuse me. What the fuck? How do y'all think people on Discord would react if input up a meme of squats and tag Wise in? Bro, what? If input up a meme of squats and tag Wise in it, a squatting meme? Bro, the meme community has like imploded on itself. I feel like we've come full circle from like high effort memes to just dumb shit. You guys remember when E was a meme? It was just the dude that looked like Lord Farquaad, and he was just like E. And we would go like it was the most amazing thing ever. Who? Nah, you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me. Huh? Wait, what? Are you guys fucking with me? I feel like this is some type of meme and or trend that I'm not familiar with, and y'all are pulling the wool over my eyes. All right, we're gonna fucking meme dive here. Meme. It's not good. I'm not promising you guys that it's good. I'm just gonna show it to you, okay? It's this basically. Look, it's just this. That's it. That's it. But yeah, see, look. Meme revival still hilarious. September 25 still hilarious. Yeah, that's the whole meme. It's just the guy that looks like Lord Farquaad, and he's just E. And it's sometimes it's deep fried.
How could one forget the most legendary meme of all time?
That's the one that I'm familiar with. It's just E. That's it. That's the whole meme. But I feel like I said, I feel like we've gone full circle because look at this shit. Hold on. I gotta go to my page for this. I'd be saving some dumb shit. Look at what be coming up on my TikTok, bro. I don't, this is stupid, but the images are good. Look at that. You get the point, but there's so much more. Hold on. Look at this. Oh. For some reason, it's only showing the last 2 seconds of the video. That's very strange, but it's like a whole thing. Yeah, here we go. I showed this to my girlfriend at like 1 a.m. and she couldn't stop laughing. It is very cute though. Oh my god. It is funny to me. I don't. Maybe I'm the one that's like full on brain rotted, but I think that shit's funny. Oh, the only E meme I know is the EA Sports, but it's just E. I think that's an off branch of the one that that I just showed. Yeah. Mr. Wise and I regularly say E to each other. That's good. That's good. People think the weirdest memes are funny. It's weird, man. But like, look, here. You want to see? Here. Let's do a litmus test, bro. AT&T will replace its employees with shrimp starting next year. Funny or no? I'll tell you, the comments is very funny. As an AT&T customer, it honestly can't get any worse. This is not AI. I could just lie to you guys. I'll be like, no, this isn't AI. This is real. I always knew they were a shellfish company. Hey! That's a good one. What else we got? What the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. I think I might have saved this by accident. I don't live in Texas. Ah! Now I remember why I saved this. I'm gonna put the audio down. Listen to this. Oh. And there's also another reason I put the audio down. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna click on this lemon. Okay, you get the point. You get the point, right? Like, watch this. Who remembers Proud Family? I love this show, by the way, but there is a moment in this that is by far like it's the funniest part of this clip, but good lord, if it plays, let it play, let it play.
Now, let me make sure I understand this. You're angry with this young man for opening doors for your daughters?
Yeah!
For buying them soft drinks?
Yeah!
For pulling out their chairs when they sit?
Yeah!
Get ready
what,
for
being
it.
a gentleman?
A boy is a gentleman for one reason. And we all know what that reason is, right?
That's crazy, by the way.
And what about the list? That ought to be enough to kick him out.
What
Here we go. Are you guys ready?
list?
The list with all our daughters' names and addresses.
There he is!
Is this your list, Johnny?
Yes, sir, it is. Where did you find it?
Why do you have a list of all the girls?
Well, I have a boys list, too.
What?
Where did you get this, Johnny?
Online, from the student direct.
That's the best part. And like all of the comments are that basically, but the fucking I have a boys list too. What?
Is this your list, Johnny?
Yes, sir, it is. Where did you find it?
Why do you have a list of all the girls?
Well, I have a boys list, too.
What?
Where did you
Oh fuck. Did stream freeze for anyone else? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we back? Are we good? Please tell me you guys didn't miss the punchline. The echo? The echo? Oh, the guy going, what? That's so good. I remember this from my childhood, man. That's one of my favorite jokes in this show.
Where did you find it?
Oh my god.
Why do you have a list of all the girls?
Well, I have a boys list, too.
What?
Where did you get
That boy is downright flabbergasted, bro. Oh my god. Alright, that's enough dank memes for now. I wanted to go back to playing some Megaman just because I have been kind of meandering quite a bit, right? I haven't we played through Legend ZA. I'm very happy that we did that, but we really should be trying to like complete other games. I started Mega Man Battle Network like 2 months ago, and then we've been like fucking around and playing a whole bunch of games. So we gotta get back into that. Just share a reel in the Discord that you might like. We'll want to turn the sound down a bit. All right. Rack them up. Where is it? Where is it? Let me. Ba 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 ba. It's on the gram. Will it allow me to look at this without going in? All right. Audio. Why the fuck is there's literally only two options on Instagram. It's either volume up or volume down. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. I'm gonna put it mad low for everybody, okay? We're just gonna put it low just in case.
Hollering. Somebody put this in our
Start over. Oh,
I am hollering. Somebody put this in our bathroom. And it's so funny because they do sound like y'all watch it. Watch it, watch it.
huh?
That is so funny.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that without the picture on it, but yeah.
Yo,
I didn't know because goat scream noises are very particular, right? It's not a very normal sound. So you would think, right? Like it do be sounding like a dude screaming. There was also like a neighborhood app thing that I have that shows like, hey guys, a heads up on this or that or whatever. And on it, there was some guy being like, I was walking home and near like the tree line, I thought I heard a woman screaming. Somebody should look into it. Half the comments were like, bro, why didn't you look into it? The other half of the comments were like, that is a very it's an area in my neighborhood populated by foxes. So if you guys don't know, foxes, when they like yell or scream, it does sound like a woman screaming. I know how crazy that sounds, but it is a real thing. To the point where that's where a lot of like Japanese myths about foxes come from that, right? Like they would hear a woman screaming, somebody would go to investigate, and they would either never return because they got lost in the fucking forest at dark, or they would only discover a fox where the sound looked like it was coming from. So they'd be like, I know the logical thing that happened here is that this woman turned into a fox. That's the only way this makes sense. And that's how myths happen, bro. Just like that. Animals are creepy, bro. Animals are creepy. Y'all ever heard a goat scream in real life? My like when I was in DR, I had not relatives, but you know, like there are a lot of people that were, you know, like farmers, herders, things like that. Good heavens. And they had goats, right? And so sometimes they would eat the goat. Sometimes they would raise the goats. And sometimes they would just like hang out with the goats. And yeah, man. Them boys get aggressive. But enough grab assing, everybody. We are here. We are back. Game audio sounds incredibly low. I'm gonna turn this up to like 27%. Let me know if that's too loud for you guys or if we're chilling. But I gotta tell you, it feels.
I was about to go see what Lamb was up to.
I know, my bad, Megaman. Even he said it. He's like, bro, it's been a minute, hasn't it? But yeah, we gotta finish this game. I've been dicking around for way too long, right? I need to finish this game. In fact, we're at like a pretty good part of the game right now. We're about to unlock homies. This is the second time in the series that they do this, where you will learn to control another character other than Megaman. But in this game, they allow you to do it a lot more long term, if that makes sense. See? So they actually do a lot of really cool stuff in this game. I am a little sad that it's like the last game in the Battle Network series, because it seriously is just such a good series. And I'm kind of shocked that no other games ever really tried to tackle this. I know that there was One Step from Eden that is like super similar combat wise, but I really can't think of many games that do it like Mega Man, right? You got your real world, you got your cyber world, you got your access points throughout like different computers and terminals throughout the game. You have your deck building that is like really simple from a technical standpoint. So it's just kind of crazy to me. But yeah, if you ever want to use Heatman, you just got to go to this computer and then you can, yeah. Wow, we got to get the kettles. You boil them right up if you use fire-based attack, 100 degrees Celsius. Is that true? Does water boil at 100 C? I'm American. How much is that in cheeseburgers? But this is cool. If you hit the kettles with fire attacks and reach 100 C, it instantly kills them. Especially with the Star Force collection actually coming out on consoles. Do we think that that is gonna lead to them giving us a like a new Mega Man anything? Because a lot of old games have made a fantastic return. At least that's my opinion. We can agree to disagree, but I really do believe that a lot of old games have come back and it has been spectacular to see. Like, look at Silent Hill, look at technically Street Fighter. Street Fighter was in a very dire spot and they somehow managed to bring it back, so I do count that. All right, we got a bunch of fire chips. We're gonna dick around here. There you go. Boiled alive. Anytime I hear the word boiled, my brain associates it with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Y'all remember when Aang went to that like anti-Avatar village and they were looking for any reason to just like persecute him for what Avatar Kyoshi did? That chick was nuts, by the way. Like we haven't talked about that ever on stream, but like Avatar Kyoshi was nuts. She was like, bro, I killed that guy. I'll do it again too, shit. Like, she really was like, nah, fuck it, bro. I'll kill everybody. I'll kill anybody. But yeah. Anywho, they literally spin a wheel and the people spin a wheel and it's like, here is the community punishment board, right? And one of the punishments, like if you're sentenced guilty, is like your punishment is community service or boiled in oil. And so of course, because it's fucking Avatar and it has to be silly, Aang, oh here we go, this douche, fire. I forgot how that works. Hold on, let me get this guy. All right, and I don't have any fire chicks except this one. I'm just gonna yoink him. Observe. And that's how that works. I always think of the potatoes line from Lord of the Rings. Which one is that? That's one of the franchises I'm not too familiar with. I did play Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. Those are games that do some of the coolest shit that any game has ever done, except that Warner Brothers patented it and ruined gaming forever. I wish I was exaggerating too, but they really did do a lot of damage. But no. But basically, the guy spinning the wheel to see what Aang's punishment is gonna be. He spins the wheel and then he's like, please land on community service. Please land on community service. And it lands on boiled alive in oil. And so the guy is like, with an incredibly deep ass voice, he goes, looks like it's boiled in oil. So that is his punishment. They're like, all right, we're gonna put you in a vat of oil and boil you alive. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And it was basically because Avatar Kyoshi was partially responsible for killing this like super nutso dictator. No, he was a warlord, right? Chang the Conqueror. Shake my head, bro. SMH my head, truly. Oh boy. F chips, fire burn, fire hit. Now that's a good folder. We're gonna punch them, and then we're gonna punch them. I'd love a new Mega Man, but I don't see them making a brand new one, sadly. Maybe we don't see a new...
You hear that, Sora?
Oh!
Another friend.
Sparkle Shots! That is an adorable name. Thank you! I should really lower the volume on the follow notification. Thank you so much, Sparkle Shots. Welcome in. Hi! I'd love a new Mega Man, but I don't see them making a brand new one, sadly. I feel like something in the Battle Network and or Star Force series, right? Like, it doesn't need to be a Battle Network 7 or Star Force 4 as much as I would selfishly like that. But I do believe that we will get a Mega Man whatever title, and it is something that is in the same spirit of this. Like, make it a Mega Man RPG. I feel like it's not in the... It is in the realm of possibility. I almost let out a Freudian slip, bro. I was gonna be like, I don't think it's possible. No, I do believe. I will put on my clown makeup as long as it takes for them to prove me right and release a real one, alright? I have faith, Dag Nabbit. Something like potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in it. Is that a song? Because I do feel like I've heard that. Definitely heard that before. Oh yeah, I wanted to say a couple things. First things first, guys, thank you guys for being here, right? I do appreciate that, everybody. I also wanted to say I appreciate it when you guys bring up like topics or anything that I missed, you know, like, or something that's on your mind, right? Like, if it's something I'm familiar with or not, I do appreciate it being brought up, and you guys do that fairly consistently, so I just want to say thank you for that. But I wanted to kind of follow up. Damn! I wanted to follow up on something that Owens brought up the other day, and by the other day I mean like last week, right? So there was level 3 in Central Area 3, 2 kettles. Okay, cool. So we gotta get 2 kettles. Owens brought up about the Twitch drama that has been going on, and it's not stupid drama, it's pretty serious drama if you ask me. We're talking like SA allegations, abuse allegations, things like that. And you know how people say like it's always the ones you most suspect? This is another... Oh shit! This is another case of that, in my opinion, where I did want to talk about it because it's just like, look, I have been pretty critical about how certain times big streamers can be very out of touch, but I just wanted to bring it up because like the situation is kind of insane to me. Oh no! I didn't know they healed. I don't think I can... Ah! There we go. We hot maxed. We'll do roll. Let these guys blow up. Let this thing attack me. Oh! Oh! They explode and do water damage. That's so cool. Twitch is under fire right now with everything happening. It's like multiple things too. That's what's crazy about it. So let me catch you guys up, right? I'll be your host for drama content just this one time, all right? Just this once, as a treat. So let's start with Ms. Kiff, right? I've never watched the guy. I've seen him do like collabs with other people before. I think he hosted like an Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader type thing with other like really big streamers before. So he's not like a novice or like someone new to the space. He's actually quite big, right? And so, oh, got him. Bro's looking fraudulent right now. We don't even need to do this. I'm gonna do it because I want to. Nice. So Mizkif was dating a streamer named Emiru. Does that name sound familiar? It should, because apparently that is the streamer who during TwitchCon was... I mean, I think this qualifies for it, right? She was assaulted when she was doing like a little meet and greet type deal. Oh, come on. That's cap. That's cap. Do they not attack me? Oh, they're cooling down fast. Uh-oh, hold on. Wait. Wow. Wait, I have a devilish idea. Wait. Okay, no, I thought he would explode and do fire damage to them as well. Well, hard way it is. So, yeah, what was I saying? Oh my god. Wait. Shit, what if I don't have the chips for this? I'm kind of fried, right? But I guess that's what the game is like trying to warn me on. Oh! There we go. Damn. But yeah. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. Let me put the controller down so we can talk about this. So basically, Emiru, cosplayer, big streamer, lady, and she was the one that was approached aggressively by a fan who was, I think, trying to kiss her, like forcibly kiss her. Not cool. And Twitch staff didn't really care. They didn't really even respond. And yeah, like Owens is saying down there, Twitch CEO laughed about what's happening. Yeah, like the dude was like, oh, it is what it is. Mind you, there is some insane hypocrisy going on there because he, if you guys have looked at what the Twitch CEO's For You page looks like following page, the dude is a bona fide gooner. I don't know how else to put it. The dude is like obsessed with like e-girl culture because that's all he follows. It's kind of deplorable, but that is not why I'm not talking about it because of that, right? That's maybe a conversation for another day. But yeah, these dudes are diesel. I got nothing. Anywho, so she is talking about how when she was in a relationship with this dude that he was aggressive, abusive, not great. Mizkif's response was to come out with a video being like, well, she was no angel either, right? Which, hey, I don't know if he knows this, but two wrongs don't make a right. It don't matter if she really was an ass to him. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't mean you get to treat her like ass in retaliation. If anything, it means both of you suck. But that is not like in his own explanation of why she sucks and like why he acted the way that he acted. He kind of contradicted himself, where he would go, oh, she would throw stuffed animals at me, and in retaliation, I would punch drywall. And I'm like, buddy, that is not equivalent, bro. That's like if I'm like having a Nerf battle with my girlfriend, and she squirts me in the face, and I go, ah! And then I pull out like the pepper spray gun or something like that. Like, that's not equal, dude. But regardless, right? He said a lot of things of that like style of like, well, she did this, so in response I did this. And a lot of people were like, bro, you are so out of touch for literally everything you're saying. But what if I told you it gets worse? Because on top of all of this, he goes like, yo, I got receipts, and if I'm going down, I'm taking down everybody with me. And everybody went, uh-oh. So if you didn't know, he was part of a streaming group. The streaming group, like quite literally half of the people that were in that group have been, I'm not gonna say they've been canceled, but they have been a part of like the cancel list, if that makes sense. It basically like they have been under fire for being really shitty people. Like, half the people in this group, it was like 7 or 8 dudes, half of them have been like, yeah, this guy was allegedly, I gotta say allegedly, involved with like sexual assault, sexual harassment, racism, homophobia, the works, right? Let's just call it the works, right? And I wish I could say that I'm surprised or shocked. I'm not. I'm really not. He's extremely terrible. Yeah. No, he's like a real bona fide dirtbag, right? So that's one person, right? Here is another person. Are y'all familiar? You might not be, because she's kind of like a recent big face on Twitch through affiliation more than anything. Are y'all familiar with a girl named Nina? Very attractive. Uh-oh, bot. Strike them where they stand, baby. There you go. So Nina is a streamer. She does a lot of IRL content. She is from Queens or the Bronx. I don't remember. She's from New York. So she has like the typical New York slang, like the New York accent, let's call it. She, like I said, she's kind of new on the streamer scene, but she got really big because she collabed with a lot of really big people. So, and again, she is very attractive. Like, admittedly, she's very pretty. So she got a lot of attention, a lot of eyes on her, and a lot of people were fucking with her, collabing with her. She was doing really well. Her and one of her homies, I honestly don't remember the name of the other person, but the two of them, and what I'm about to say sounds so fucking crazy, but you can look up the clip. I'm not gonna show it on here because it makes me uncomfortable, but y'all can look up the clip if you want. Her and one of her homies is another lady. They sexually assaulted a cameraman for, I forget the other streamer. I want to say it's, oh, hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to like give wrong information. Nina Lynn SA cameraman, literally like a 10-second Google. Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer's ugly Twitch controversy. Okay, but what, tell me what it, who I think it was Disguised Toast, but I didn't want to confirm that. I know she got struck again, but we'll get to that. This conspiracy has gone viral. Nina giving Toast a massage. Yeah, she was like massaging a dude's butt cheeks on stream, and he was like, I'm not comfortable with this, especially on stream. That was the second instance of sexual assault, by the way. Okay? Here we go. Nina Lynn was already another controversy. A different video went viral. Nina Lynn and streamer Zoe Sensor with FaZe Silky's assistant said. Okay, there you go. So it was an assistant to somebody in FaZe, and their name was Said, and the cameraman was on a bed, and the two girls started like getting on him. I don't know how else to put it except for like quite literally getting on him. I'm not here to talk about like the double standard about like assault with between men and women, all that, but she had a 1-day ban on Twitch for assaulting the cameraman, and now that the video has resurfaced of her with a major streamer like massaging homeboy's butt on camera, and him being like, I'm not comfortable with this, she received another ban, and that's where the situation is now. I don't know how comfortable you guys are with talking about this. Assault is assault no matter what gender. Okay, so you guys are comfortable talking about it. Cool. I agree. I want you guys to know, like, that is a very real thing, but it's a big sore point in society where it's like, it's almost encouraged that guys, like, that it's not a thing for guys. I'm not saying I agree with that, but I have seen countless instances of people that go like, huh, he's a pussy, bro. If that were me, you'd have to fight to get her off me. And I'm like, dude, you are glorifying what happened, and you don't even realize that it's like, you don't even realize what happened, right? It's a normalization of a culture where assault is, it's becoming normalized. And there was a big push for people to try and normalize like creep shit with underage people, but for the most part, we've pushed back against that because that's fucking psychotic. Shout out to Ted Cruz for being like, let's stop persecuting pedophiles. That is really brave of him. Again, not that I agree, but that's pretty fucking brave, man. Putting his whole ass out there being like, yeah, we should let them be, actually. Psychotic. Toxic masculinity has many faces. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. So you got these people, oh yeah, Clown Man is absorbing all their HP. That is a mighty strong Navi, bro. Nice. But yeah, mindset is so fucking stupid because they're downplaying what could be traumatic for someone else. Yeah, like, one, everybody reacts to things differently. What if it happens to one person and they're like, this is fucking awful and I gotta carry this, and you're in a society that if you do talk about it, some people might be like, you're a bitch for not liking it or not enjoying it. Or the people that are really smooth brained that just go, well, you're a guy, so it doesn't count. And I think that's insane. I think that's like actually insane. And again, Twitch has created a culture where shit like this is kind of okay, right? Because a lot of people looked at what she has done. Yeah, look at this. So she took all the souls of these people, gave it to the Psy Beasts, which are these horrible super giga viruses, and now she has resurrected them. Kind of crazy. But yeah. What was I saying? I'm sorry. Basically, if you look at the comments discussing the stuff with this streamer specifically, half of the people are like, bro, she's so fine, she could do whatever she wants to me, blah blah blah. And it's like, y'all are missing the point. It's okay because she's attractive? Is that really the stance you want to take? That's what you want to stand by? That's insane. It's literally like the meme that you see all the time of like, hi, I'm sexual harassment, and it's like the skinny tall guy that's like very well dressed and all that, and then the woman is like, oh, you're so sweet. And then it's like the chubbier dude with the glasses and like the teeth, and he's like, hi, I'm sexual assault but not as attractive. And the woman's like, hello, HR? It's literally that. The pretty privilege on this is psychotic, but Twitch has been completely spineless because they straight up gave her a 24-hour ban. What is a 24-hour ban? That's a day off, bro. There's zero consequence to the shit that she did. If anything, from what I've heard, I haven't looked into this myself. From what I've heard, people actually get more popular and more successful when they get banned on Twitch and then come back, right? And so a 24-hour ban for this is just gonna get more eyes on her. Some people are gonna be like, damn, she's hot, and just overlook everything else and be like, well, I'll watch her or I'll support her. And I'm like, dude, the 24-hour ban does fuck all. So as far as I know right now, she has been banned again for the toast thing. I have no idea if she is still banned right now. My assumption is that, like, because it's so close to the last ban, which was on like Friday or Saturday, maybe she's banned for a little longer period of time, or the other way around. Maybe it's fucking she she's back again and quite literally bigger than ever, right? Because that's how it be these days. Let me see if is Nina Lynn still banned? By the way, she sounds like a bruh. She sounds like somebody steal, bro. She be talking like this. And she got a deep ass voice, but she be talking like this. Not that I hate it. I do find it kind of attractive, but that's because I'm from New York. So I kind of like it when girls talk like that. But that's a me thing. Don't follow my footsteps, everybody. Is she still banned right now? I'm trying to find out. So 2 bans in the span of a week. Wowie zowie, bro. So yeah, those are just 2 examples. There are countless other examples that I can bring up, but I'm not going to because you guys get the point by now, right? So it's just shitty behavior after shitty behavior. A lot of streamers that are very big that are completely out of touch and just do the wildest things with very little to no consequences. If anything, they get rewarded for this shitty behavior. Apparently Miskiff is like, he is no stranger to like allegations or like controversy, but he did quote unquote fall off, right? And a lot of his numbers were down. I haven't looked into it, but I would imagine because of this past week of like him being on social media and like being the center of attention for better or worse, I think his numbers are probably up again up, right? And it's like, good lord, bro, can we please, like, why is it never good stuff? Why is it never like positive reporting, right? And I guess I'm guilty of it too because I'm over here talking about the negative shit, not the positive shit. That's my bad, fellas, you know? Look at Hassan. Oh yeah, he's always like getting into some hot water, but the fucked up thing is that like do you guys want to talk about it? I have my own opinions. But he was having some controversy because he was talking about some random shit on stream. Oh, got him. There we go. Hit him with the blunderbuss. He was talking about something on stream. He's like a big political streamer, so automatically like pretty divisive topics. But he was talking about something on stream and his dog, he has a very big dog that kind of like chills in a specific spot, and he says that it's supposed to be like for her own safety because, like, you know, if you guys have never had a big dogs, oh, you piece of shit, big dogs tend to have like a lot of hip problems, back problems, because like big dogs ain't built to be big, unfortunately, right? So because of this, he is very observant about like how the dog sits, where the dog sits, activity time, a lot of things like that. And so the reason he is under fire, I'm gonna like just like explain that above everything else, where, oh wait, yeah, dumbass boy, nice. Basically, he was talking and the dog was adjusting in like the little spot that she was chilling at, and he got upset, which was really stupid to me. I was like, why are you making that big of a deal about it? But he got upset and he was like scolding the dog. And I'm gonna switch to for like big cam. I almost said first person. Imagine if I pulled out a first person camera. Fuck. He's talking. He's like this, right? The dog is adjusting in the background, and he goes, I forget the name of the dog. It's like Kaya, I think. So he goes, Kaya, please, would you please stop fucking moving around? And you see his hand move off stream, and as he moves off stream, you see the dog like jump and yelp. So a lot of people were like, bro, do you use a shock collar on your dog and then you fucking shocked your dog for adjusting? And mind you, she was like on that spot for who knows how long. It could be hours, right? It could be hours. So his quote unquote controversy is that he shocked his dog on stream for moving on the spot. Now here's my opinion, because this is like the biggest controversy ever, apparently, where, you know, like people are getting assaulted and like all that, but this is where a lot of attention is gone. One, he is a huge streamer. Like, I'm talking 40,000 viewers damn near every single stream. So he also has a lot of haters, right? There's a lot of people that do not like him, that do not fuck with him, right? So a lot of people are preying on his downfall. I don't care one way or the other. Like, I don't watch him, but he's very popular. Therefore, he shows up on my news feed, on my TikTok For You page. He shows up everywhere, whether I like it or not. Okay? Now, with that said, a lot of people who actually know him have come forward to talk about it, right? There are some people that are like animal rescue people. Like, they are streamers that use their big resources to help fucking like endangered animals, or like provide shelters for animals, things like that. And they are friends with him. And they said, bro, he spoils that dog. He loves this dog. He would never do anything to hurt that dog. If he were to hurt that dog, we would probably beat the fuck out of him on the spot. And so a lot of his friends are vouching for it and going like, it looks bad. That's not what it is. It's not a shock collar. It's like a vibration collar. So it doesn't hurt the animal, but it buzzes to let them know like, incorrect behavior, you know? And I have seen that before, you know? But obviously, like, this is his word and his friend's word. You would protect your friends, but also if you are like an animal activist, you probably wouldn't protect your friend over like exposing dickhead behavior, right? So I'm of the belief that it probably isn't a shock collar and it was just bad timing. I think they said something about how it was, what was it? They said something about that her paw got caught on the floor, or like she like put pressure on one of her claws or nails or whatever you call it on a dog, and that is what caused her to yelp out in pain. But the timing on it is really fucking bad, right? So do I think that he shocked his dog? I'm gonna say this: I don't think he's stupid enough to do that on stream. I don't think he did it, but I don't think that he's stupid enough to do it on stream either, right? Meanwhile, Owens is right. He's a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit, but not for that reason. Like I said, there's a lot of people like preying on his downfall, like really trying to get on that ass, right? So they will cling on to literally anything they can in order to like, it's the bandwagon of hate. You see it all the fucking time. Meanwhile, there is some shit that you can be upset about that involves him, right? Like, some of his political beliefs are great, but some of them are not. Some of them are really bad. Again, I'm not an expert on this guy, but I have seen some things that make me go, damn, dude, it's crazy that you think that. But he's also very, very pompous, where it's kind of like, I'm right, you're wrong and dumb, everything I say is the law and that's the end of that, right? You really can't even argue with people that are like that. You know, it would it just you're wasting your breath, you're wasting your time, right? I would just like it if these streamers touch grass. That's the whole point of what I'm saying, is that a lot of these people are very out of touch, right? When you get to the top, right? Like I feel like a lot of streamers are actually really cool or really friendly or really positive, right? And you don't have to look that hard to find people like that. It's a lot of people just, hey, let me go live, let me have a good time, right? Everybody has like a different reason or a different goal for like streaming, right? And I think, look, who am I to be like this reason is invalid or anything like that? That's not what I'm saying at all. But once you get to that level of success and wealth, I do believe that it becomes very difficult for you to retain that humanity, because a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people are trying to like put a roof over their head and just like stay afloat, especially now more than ever, right? Meanwhile, if you're this big super successful streamer, I don't know how, but a lot of them just lose their perspective. A lot of them just go like, yeah, bro, I'm top dog. Like it's a sense of entitlement. How about that? It's a sense of entitlement that, oh yeah, this fucking mini game. Ha! Yeah, so you gotta use your weapons in order to get rid of all the evil souls that have been created by the side beast. And they have different ranges. And if you attack them from behind, it does like double damage or something. Actually, no, if you attack them from behind, it's like an instant kill, right? Whatever. We'll hit him with a short range attack. But yeah. If I remember right, in one of his streams, he had a disagreement with someone in his chat and actually threatened their life when he was live. While he was live. Wait, as in like he threatened them while he was live? That's not very intelligent, Mr. Streamer Man. Yeah, you never do that. And if you are gonna do that, at least make it funny so that everybody knows that you're joking. I think this is worth it right here. That's an instant kill, I'm pretty sure. They lose sight of reality, so to speak, pretty much, right? It's just, why, right? There are some streamers that are very successful and very wealthy and like aren't problematic. Those are the ones that I look at and I aspire to be like. But it really is, it's not everybody, bro. A lot of people are dipshits, to be honest with you. Also, what's good, Fitz? Oh, hell nah. Fitz is here? Nah, I'm fucking with you. What's going on, man? Are you playing the Legacy version? I am. I think. Yeah! We're playing Megaman Battle Network Legacy Collection, Battle Network 6, Cybeast Falls are Gregory for short, or Greggy if you're feeling nasty. Does this guy have the weapons? Yeah, dude, we have procrastinated on playing this game for such a long time. I felt really bad about it because I really want to freaking play this and finish it, because like y'all know how much I love the Battle Network series. I've not been giving it the love that it deserves. TBH. So that's why we're here now. Whooping some ass. I know y'all miss it. You don't gotta tell me. I know y'all miss it. Where did my Warframe waifus go? Pop off on the GVA Classic. What's going on, man? How you doing? I want to play Duet Night Abyss, but at the same time, I really want to finish Battle Network 6 more than anything. After that, we could indulge in a little bit of DNA, but for the most part, I really want to like blitz this. It shouldn't even take this long, by the way. Like, how long is this game? I forget that they attack you back. It's like goldfish, but instead of a snack that smiles back, they just kind of explode and attack you. Not as fun, I suppose. Ah, shit. We're gonna run out of attacks. It is a good thing they don't they turn off the encounter rate for this. If they had it on, this would be egregious. All right, let's do the math here. If I use my gun, I can kill this guy, and then I use the axe, and then I use the axe again, and then the longsword. That should take care of everybody. Yes. Okay, we're good. I remember this being really hard for some reason when I was a kid. I might have just been a really dumb kid. And there's no shame in saying that, fellas. We evolve and become better people, right? Like, there you go. Soul gun! There you go. I think there's a part where when you live a very public life, you get a lot of comments about everything. And when that happens, an easy defense mechanism is to just ignore what anyone says and believe that they don't know anything. Damn, yeah. But people can do that too much and end up burying their heads from any criticism, valid or not. That is such a good take. That's a lot better than what I said, where I'm like, huh, big streamer money make mean. Wise, you should go live, bro. What the fuck? You host the conversation and we'll hang out with you, man. But you're completely right. That is a very, what's the word I'm looking for? That is a very empathetic take where you are looking at it from their perspective and going like, why are these people so out of touch? And you're saying like, look, when you get to that much success, you got a lot of eyes on you, you are public facing, and people will make assumptions about you and say all this wild shit, right? And you're basically saying, when that happens, I hope I don't destroy the data back there. Me want data bad. Freeze, dirtbag! Oh, that was lovely. Ooh! Ah! Whatever, we got the data. But you're completely right, Wise. That's actually pretty base take of you, where when you stream like that, and some of these people stream like 14 hours a day, right? Some of these people stream like from the moment they're awake and presentable to when they literally just can't go on and then they just fucking zonk out, right? So when you get to that point, what can you do, right? Like you're gonna be on all day, and yeah, like to adapt to being a public facing figure like that, I guess, yeah, you would have to like, you do have to know how to filter out the noise, but also there is a healthy level of feedback that you need to be willing to accept. Otherwise, yeah, you become like an echo chamber, right? Wise, you're spitting. You are spitting. Get him. There you go. Are you gonna use the patch cards? Probably. I'll probably use some of the patch cards, not all of them, but like a decent amount just to make things a little easier, a little smoother if need be, right? But how you guys been? Real talk, what do you know or think about Arc Raiders? Literally 8 hours of my life flashed today and decided that's enough for today. Are you playing it? I personally, like, I haven't looked into it at all, but I do know a couple of people that have been talking about it, and it looks pretty damn interesting, dude. If I'm being honest, it looks cool. It's like, correct me if I'm wrong, right? It's like an extraction game where it's PvE, but you can be PvP if you want to be, right? Looks interesting. It looks pretty good quality, if you're asking me. The only thing I know about it is like the TikToks that I've seen of it here and there. What is it on? Is it on PlayStation? Let me look it up. Hold on. That's usually my preferred console of play is the PlayStation because I'm a fucking unk. I'm a chopped unk. I'm a chunk. No. I'm a damn chunk, bro. I'm a chopped unk. Arc Raiders, $40. Okay. Visually, it looks good, and I think that was one of the games that I looked at that I said like that I might give a shot. It kind of snuck up on me release-wise. I did not pay attention to the release of that game at all. But if you played it for how many hours today, that sounds like it's pretty good. Does it get your thumbs up, bro? As stated by MJ, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I have bad news, bro. I don't think that's how the lyrics went. I don't want to be that guy. I don't think that's how the lyrics went. But yeah. How do you spell it? Chunk or kunk? I don't like kunk. If it's chop unk. If we gotta condense that, we call it a chunk. Yeah, that's perfect. This is chunk. Hey, Meowie. Guys, look who's here. We're gonna take a kitty break. Come here, my little sweet potato. Oh, she's been such a sleepy baby today. Look at her. Oh, she's a baby. Look, she has one blonde foot. You see it? Meowie, do you want a treat? Mwah. You want a treat, kitty? Come here. Let's get you a treat. She had been such a sleepy baby lately. I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, hey, I'm a little worried about her. She's been like sleeping a lot. Should we be concerned? And she just laughed at me. And she was like, Google my cat is sleeping too. No, my kitten is sleeping too much, and see what happens. Meowie. Meowie. I got a treat for you, baby girl. You want the treat? I'm gonna show this. Come here. I'm gonna hold her up a little bit. I'm gonna give her the treat. There you go, baby. Take the treat. Yes. He's a nasty girl. Oh, he's a nasty kitty. Look at her. She's gotten so big. Do you guys remember when I could hold her in one fucking hand? Look at her. She's gonna be paying taxes soon, bro. She's such a big girl. Look at her. I love the little like blonde mark on her forehead too. Yowie. I love that cat, bro. Oh, the other one is back here too. Lava. He's like back there. You see him? He's fucking around with my jacket. That's my raincoat, bro. You better not fuck that up. I am a very lucky man. I have two beautiful cats, a very funny girlfriend, and a Camaro. You can't ask for more than that. Sounds like a candy bar. Oh, chunk? Yeah. What if that were like if I ever become like a very big streamer, what if I release a candy bar and it's just called chunk? And it's called chopped unk. Oh my god. As someone who could never start Tarkov, this is a great or best intro to the extraction shooter genre. PvE is not only challenging, but menacing to you and your PvP enemies. So you can like go in and run into random players that you're not like teamed up with, and you can kind of like, I'm assuming there's proximity chat, and you can just fuck with them, right? Like you can just be like, hey man, let's work together here. Let's be friends. Community. I wish my cat was sleepy. She's been yelling for the past hour plus to get dinner ready. That's how this dude is actually. Lava? He's not in the room anymore, but he literally, like, as I'm trying to study or edit a clip or something, he will come into this room and he'll just look at me and be like, and I'm thinking of recording it because it is just such like strange behavior. But then I get up to like follow him like I'm little Timmy and like someone fell down the well. I get up and he just keeps meowing at me. So then I pet him a bunch and then he just keeps meowing and I'm like, do you want something, or is it just like you want attention? You just want me to pet you? I don't know. I don't know, man. But she's such a cutie. I love my cats, bro. Either they beat your ass or best friends. Shoot first, Nacho. I actually did see a meme that was really funny, and it was Arc Raiders, where it was a guy who, what was it? He got the drop on another guy, and he had a gun, and he was like, hey man, I'm just trying to get out of here. Press the elevator. Look, man, I don't want to do this. It was like the scene in Inglourious Bastards, the bar scene. He's like, I just want to get out of here, man. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Meanwhile, he's got a fucking shotgun. He's got a whole blunderbuss to the guy's temple. It's like, open that elevator, man. I don't want to do this. All right, we can both get out of here, okay? All right, and it's like so funny, man. People be going crazy. That sounds like a nice game. How demanding is it? We need to get you a game that your console can run. We gotta play like Lego Party or some shit. Could be demanding, but since it can be run in console, I'm sure you can manage with low settings. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Oh yeah, so check this out. Megaman is basically saying his goodbyes because you can stop the rampaging Psy Beast in order, like, you absorb him into your body like fucking Naruto Uzumaki, and by absorbing the Psy Beast, he will save the internet. This is a real thing. Also, you might be wondering, like, why is this rampaging virus thing so dangerous? In the world of Battle Network, basically, like, everything runs off of the internet, right? Stoves, refrigerators, cars, airplanes, everything runs on the internet. So this thing called the Psy Beast, which is basically a damn tailed beast in Naruto, yes, it's on the internet, but it is extremely powerful and it will destroy programs that are in the world. And if that happens, it will affect the real world, right? So this thing running around will actually be like the end of the world. So Mega Man is going to put it in its body, and by doing that, it is very likely Mega Man will explode, but he will be able to contain the Psy Beast doing that. So Persona 5, more like Naruto, actually. I didn't put it together because this game came out in like 06, I think, 06, 07. This was around the same time that Naruto was coming out. So yeah. It's actually a lot like Naruto. Basically, Mega Man is either trying to become a Jinchuriki or die. But regardless, this is all to save the world, which is why he just said his goodbyes to his brother, Lan, and his father, Dr. Hikari. See? So now Mega Man becomes a Jinchuriki, and he should be dead. He should be dead. Right? Or is he? He's very special. But yeah. Enough about Twitch drama and all that foolishness and shenanigans. What have you guys been up to? You know, I feel a little bad that I haven't streamed in a couple days, but like I said, I'm trying to get back to prime form, right? So like Star Rail, no, like Naruto, guys. How is it like Star Rail? Oh, Finon? That's how you say his name, right? It actually is a little bit like that. So basically, Psy Beast Gregar is like Finon and the Core Flames, and he absorbs the Core Flame in order to stop the damn Psy Beast, right? And now we need to go to Seaside Area 3 using another Navi because Mega Man is out of commission. Oh, the protagonist. Oh, you're talking about the what's the damn thing called? The Stellaron? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's actually a lot like that. But yeah, what's everybody been up to? Every day that passes, more and more people are yapping about Digimon Time Story, Strange Guy, or whatever it's called. I am starting to get convinced that I should play it. At the same time, I ain't no fool. I know that that game is like 200 hours long or something. I'm not gonna be alive long enough to complete that playthrough. All right. So like, all jokes aside, isn't that game like 80 to 90 hours? That's like a whole ass Persona game. That would probably take me. Good heavens, that would probably take me like 3 months or more to complete. And that's if I skip the yapping part of stream and just go straight to like, all right, we're starting the game. All right, we're finishing the game. Like, no, I don't think I can do that. Blast off. There you go. Love that shit. All I know is Arc Raiders, loot and leave. Maybe if I kill, they get in my way. Other than that, fighting a cold I got from taking care of loved ones. You're a good person for that, all right? If you're still feeling a little under the weather right now, I hope you feel better. What are the things you do when you're sick, right? Are you supposed to like eat chicken soup? Can we just have ramen? Instead of nasty old American chicken soup, why don't you be a Chad and try some tonkatsu ramen? That's my recommendation. But I hope you feel better. Steam bath? Ooh, with some bubbles. Nice warm shower. That sounds pretty good, actually. Yo, there's only like 8 more showers till Christmas. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. I'm very excited. Disclaimer, I shower daily. I just really like saying that because people fucking hate it. Oh my god. But yeah, getting my ass kicked in Digimon TCG. That new set came out, right? Or not yet. I don't know. 2 months left, so every 2 weeks. If you do the math, it sounds so bad. Yeah, only 4 more showers till Christmas. I'm gonna let y'all get to it. I love that. I know that's nasty. I think it's hilarious. All right, I'm sorry. I think it's funny. Is there a better way to do this? I can snipe homeboy. Just BAM! Right? Went to a musical about corn on Saturday. How does that happen? I mean, I bet that was actually a pretty good time. I have no idea what that looks like, what that sounds like, but I gotta say, I respect it. I wasn't really a big musical guy, if I'm being honest, but lately I have been associating with people that are, and they've been giving me good recs, so I'm a little more open-minded about it than I previously was, you know? Wise, I haven't forgotten. I am gonna check out Hades Town. I haven't gotten around to it because college stuff, geck, but I am gonna try and get on that. We made a deal, and I am gonna live up to that deal. Man said the God's breeze is my shower. Ew. What? Now watch this drive. Who remembers that? Who remembers that? Now watch this drive. Love that shit. It's kind of insane to me that I was the person that showed that to a couple of you guys. It made me feel so fucking old. Like... Also, we got a couple people in here that may not have seen that in the past. We really should show it to people if they haven't seen it, right? Also, ads just hit. I think I'll wait for ads to come back and then we'll show it. It's like how I wash my car, leaving it out in the rain. That's true. That is true. A lot of people do that. But apparently you're not so look. Big Wash says that you're supposed to wash your car like once a week. I heard that and I just laughed. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bruh. I ain't doing that. Excuse my language, by the way, but like, You're supposed to wash your car once a week. That car is lucky to see a drop of water once every 3 months. Like, get the hell out of here, bro. Blast off! I love this chip so much. This chip is broken, dude. The Gatling is so crazy. Don't forget to show the I know what's wrong with it, needs more gas in it, same energy. Hold on, let me look up that video while you guys are in ads. Also, when you guys are back from ads, let me know, okay? Now watch this drive. It's crazy, right? Am I crazy? It's crazy. I believe this is the clip. I'm just gonna show you guys like the very bare original clip, but I'll wait until everybody's back from ads. Let me know when you guys are back from ads. Like I'm doing jumping jack. Excuse me. Sorry about that. By the way, Digimons with Godzilla data are real, aka a collab. What you talking about? I know if we're talking about collabs, Fortnite is doing a Simpsons collab, which is fucking crazy. They recreated Springfield in Fortnite. Did you guys know that? They recreated Springfield in Fortnite, and so now, what the hell? What the hell? That's the damn flower from Solar Boy Django. Oh, hell nah. Mods, pants him. Pull his pants down. There you go. Like from The Simpsons? Yeah! Fortnite is doing a collab with The Simpsons right now, and they recreated the entirety of Springfield in Fortnite. It looks insane. Now, I don't play Fortnite, but even I'm like, that's crazy and cool as hell. Watch this, watch this. Sweet! He's so talented. But before I waste all of my attacks, let us make sure that we have cleared out the zone of any other intruders. I believe we have. So all we gotta do is annihilate this guy and then we're golden. Let me use wide axe. Excuse me, sword axe. Sorry. Yeah, no, seriously. They recreated all of Springfield minus the elementary school, which I think is actually a very intelligent and based thing of them to not add, because that's kind of in poor taste. Okay, it was really cool of them to do that. I thought they did a pretty good job on the collab. No, it was really impressive. It's like super impressive. It looks good too, like the way that they rendered it. They show you Homer's house, Flanders' house. They show you Moe's Tavern, the nuclear plant that Homer works at, Apu's car, and the, what is it called, the Quickie Mart. Like, they actually did a really thorough job. Man, they done added a toll booth to this bitch. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But yeah, it looks good. Close enough. Welcome back, Simpsons Hit and Run. I have never played that game, but the way that people speak about that game makes me want to give it a try. Should I boot up? Oh shit! Should I boot up Should I boot up Simpsons Hit and Run and give it a try? Would I like it, fellas? Be honest with me. And don't lie. I'm willing to give it a try, right? I'm a very open-minded, non-violent individual. I'm willing to give anything a try. I also don't play a lot of old games on stream. And I think that as a chunk, I really should try to expand my horizons and play games that are appropriate to my era before I expire and turn into dust, right? I think if I double axe handle these bozos, that's a productive use of this. Because if I double here, single here, and then double again, that's a multi-kill. Right? Then we single attack here. Now watch this drive. Soy! Hell yeah. See? This is how we do it, man. We just fucking cut through them like butter. Earlier this year, Digimon did a collab with Godzilla making statues and Digimon, so like there is an evolution lines tree. What? That sounds kind of cool. Digimon fans are eating, man. They have suffered quite a bit. But it really does feel like they are finally getting what they deserve. And I'm happy for you guys. I'm not one of you guys, but I'm very happy for you guys. Oh shit, look out! Wait, how am I gonna kill the two blue? Weren't there like two blue guys? Aha! Wait, I can just double axe them. Okay, so don't waste the double long bigly sword. Don't use the bigly sword unless it's on them. This is a very silly, like, not even a mini game, but like a very silly side thing that they make you do. Anyway, it sounds like you guys are back from ads, so let me play the little clip for you guys, okay? It was probably better as a kid when you just wanted games to dick around in. Okay. Alright, let me show you guys this. For those of you who haven't seen this, okay? This is a real clip of George Bush talking about like, what was it? It was something about, well, let me just play it. This guy was a clown.
We must stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you.
End of speech.
Now watch this drive.
Now watch this drive. Thank you. Now watch this drive. I think now watch this drive is so fucking funny to say, right? Oh my god, why is that a cool emote? I didn't know that was a thing. It's so dumb, bro. Wait, now the viruses are gonna appear, right? I'm in the water zone and I'm using the fire guy. This is bad news bears. This just makes me miss Battle Network 3. I really can't see why so many people think that 3 is like the pinnacle of the Battle Network series. I think a requirement to be president at this point is to play golf. I have a very biased view on golf where it is a hobby. I'm not gonna call it a sport. I don't think it's a sport. Golf is a hobby that has a very expensive barrier to entry for no specific reason, and is also, oh shit, he's encroaching upon my space. Yeah! Damn, he's so talented. Golf is a hobby that has a very high barrier to entry in terms of how much damn money you gotta pay for the equipment, but also membership fees, right? Like, golf is basically some real, wow, golf is some country club shit, right? Like, it's very I don't know, it's one of those things that I have trouble vocalizing. It just feels off. Does that make sense? Golf just feels icky to me. I think that's the best way to put it. It just, golf be feeling icky, bro. But maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe golf is like based as hell and not problematic at all. I don't know. How am I gonna do this? I can double axe here. Longsword that guy. Shoot this guy in the back of the neck. Oh, they gave me a lot of longswords here. I think I know the strategy that they want me to go with. I got it from some hype train. Rarely have a chance to use it, but it seems fitting. That's a good emote. I do like a lot of, like, it's kind of fucked up. A lot of hype train emotes are really, really, really cool. but you have to contribute to get them, you know? And like, that's one little incentive that Twitch be putting on people to be like, hey, get a fucking, you know, be part of it. But a lot of hype trains have really cool emotes. I'll give them that. Let me see. It feels privileged. I think that's right. It does. It really does. It feels wasteful to me more than anything. It's an enormous plot of land. Apparently the amount of water that it takes to keep golf courses all like visually appealing is like shameful, right? People are talking about how a lot of data servers and all that are causing a lot of water shortages. Bro, have you looked? Oh, I'm a snipe homeboy. Have you guys looked at how insane the consumption of water is for golf courses? It's fucking crazy, but Big Golf has successfully diverted attention from themselves and pinned it on the data servers. But yeah, it just seems like an unbelievably expensive and wasteful hobby to me, you know? Other than club fees, I just get clubs from Facebook Marketplace, but I mess with mini golf. That is true. I do Top Golf. Top Golf is still like, it's not cheap, but my family likes it. It's a fun thing to do, and it's very casual. I've never done mini golf, but I haven't looked at like how many mini golf places there are around me. But Top Golf is pretty fun. Not gonna say I'm good at it. I'm like high-key ass, but it's pretty fun. It's fun game. It's very fun game. Am I gonna run out? Is this like the last little batch? If it's not the last batch, I'm fried. I think we're good. Looking around like a psychopath, but I think we're good. It's an alright sport as far as mobility in later years, but it requires what is essentially a giant lawn, which is a waste of land and water. Ugh. Yeah, you're right. It just, the wastefulness of it all is what really grinds my gears. But oh shit, damn, they three-pieced me. Maybe there's a way I can do this without getting schmurdered, or maybe there's not. You just fucking longsword and kill everybody. Yes, sir. Whatever. But no, it really does bother me how wasteful it seems to be, and the big barrier to entry that keeps a lot of people who just can't afford to do it out. It just feels icky, you know? But I don't feel too strongly about it regardless. It's just like golf seems nefarious to me. that's really it. Oh, the cats are back, everybody. Hi, kitty. They're so fucking sweet, man. Because it is, and it's very boring to watch. I have never had any interest in golf. For sports, I fuck with... For sports, I fuck with basketball, and I occasionally like baseball, but very, very, very infrequently. You know? Oh. I don't want him sharpening his claws on my chair, and I heard him doing it. I'm gonna dock his pay for that. You're not supposed to do that. Got him! Oh, this guy's a coward. He's a snake bitch. Uh-oh. That was close. I can't kill. Wait. Bop, 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 bop. That's a kill. Hold on. Observe. Sweet. That's all I got. Yeah, like what sports do you guys watch and why, right? I know a lot of people do kind of like whatever city they're from, they just follow the sports team of that city. And it's a pretty safe thing to do, especially because you can probably just go to a game, right? I looked into it, man, to buy not front row, but to buy like really good tickets to the Sixers games. I think it was like $80 per ticket, which I think everybody has their own like judgment of a good price or a bad price. To me, $80 per ticket to have like really good seats, I think that's a great deal. For me, I think that's good, right? My girlfriend was like, ooh, that's a little much. And I was like, oh, broke ass boy, I'ma go to the game. You stay your ass at home. Oh, broke ass talking about $80. No, I didn't say all that. That's not true. You can ask her too. That's not true. That's not true. But I did think that like $80 for like really good seats, I was like, that sounds great. What is happening in the chat? I don't know how anyone else feels about this, but sperm racing seems like the most nefarious wannabe sport that shouldn't ever be brought for fruition. Alright, yeah, I'll bite, bro. Sperm racing. I'm gonna have to go incognito mode for this. Wait, what? What the hell is this? Sperm Racing LA full official event. I was not expecting two grown men on the screen. These dudes ain't even, they're not sperms. What the fuck is this? New side mission discovered. What the hell is sperm racing?
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you may be joining us.
If it's on YouTube, it should be safe and not get me banned, right? Beast Child? Why is bro's name Beast Child?
We are live in Los
Noah
Angeles for the
Boat.
world's very first sperm race. I am your host, Beast Child. You can call me Gabe. And today we're going to be...
Or Gabe if you're feeling freaky.
One of the most infamous rivalries in universities here in the U.S.
Nah, say it, bro. The biggest rivalries in sperm racing.
USC with Tristan Milker and
What's the other guy's name? John Bust?
UCLA's Asher Proger. Side by side, and he's coming from USC.
What is this?
Historic day.
I'm excited to see this race today.
We have two athletes, two universities, and ultimately
Athletes. We'll just call anything athletic these days, huh? Oh my god. Sorry, I had to hit the clip button for myself. That is psychotic. John Dees? What if one guy's name is just like Bam Stroker? Right? Have that sensor screen ready? Good point. I was raw dogging it there. Oh my god. Sperm racing. I'm sorry for relaying such horrible news. I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know more. Oh my god. Don't tell me they're about to beat off to see who wins. No, it couldn't possibly be that, right? Historic moment in the sport of sperm racing spotlight turned to LA Center Studios for a marquee event that blended science, sport, and spectacle. The main event featured a high-stakes showdown between Tristan Milker and Asher Proger, two elite competitors representing rival institutions in a head-to-head race to determine who truly possesses the fastest sperm in the West. What does that mean? The undercard featured Noah Boat and Jimmy Zhang, two media powerhouses who brought charisma and humor to the arena. What the fuck are we talking about? Should I just... Press conference 1 and weigh in. Are you... They're treating this shit like it's a boxing event. Why do these guys look like an Attack on Titan character? That's Rengoku's sword right there, bro. He's about to set his heart ablaze. And what is this? Why is bro dressed like he's about to sprint? Is he the sperm? Is the sperm in the room with us?
All right, Noah, are you ready for this competition?
Oh, guys, guess who it is? That's Nina Lynn. That's the streamer that got banned for sexual assault allegations that I was talking about earlier today. We've come full circle. That's content, baby.
Jimmy, you ready for this competition?
That's her. Of all people to show up, bro.
About to bust.
I did. I was about to bust.
You was about to bust.
It's crazy.
That
Well, what's the scale for? Are they about to weigh themselves?
shit was a hit right there.
Appreciate you.
I bet.
What is happening?
All right, so we actually have a doctor here. She's gonna be weighing these guys. We can handle
For
it.
what
Might be
purpose?
her.
Hi, kitty. I've seen enough. Ban sperm racing. What if I became a sperm racing streamer? Like I just cover sperm racing, right? I shouldn't have phrased it that way. Waffle House! Bro, how have you been? I know you haven't streamed in a minute. I'm gonna give you a damn shout out, alright? Everybody who doesn't know, that's 3am Waffle House. That is a sweetheart and a homie. Good friend of the stream. What the fuck? Okay, I gotta give you the other kind of shout out. Because Nightbot is still down. Waffle House, you came in on like the craziest fucking possible thing. We were just diving into the world of sperm racing. Oh, it's so stupid, dude. Is the sperm yeah, sperm racing, LA. You want to know what the name of the competitor is? There was a guy named what was it? It was like a stupid ass name. Tristan Milker in the sperm racing event. You couldn't make this shit up. You really couldn't. I'm about to bust. They don't show the release, but they do have samples of the specimen and put them in a racing circuit. Huh? Came in at the right time? Very appropriate of you to say that, actually. It's funny you say that. Would you believe we got here from golf? Yeah, we were talking about golf. And then we somehow divulged into the sperm racing circuit. Now I'm invested. Hold on. Why are we getting weighed in?
Jimmy.
Are they gonna do the thing? Like, you know the thing that boxers do where they go like this? So like the promo card? Is it just gonna be their dicks? Like dick to dick? I don't know anything. Why are they dressed like Attack on Titan characters? This guy looks like Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. The other one looks like Storm Shadow. That's his name. #1 swimmer.
Damn, the Jimmy supporters, yo. Louder, let's go. Yo,
This is
to win?
Jimmy. Oh my god.
All right, who wants Noah to win?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I can't believe this. Hold on. The viewership spikes right here. What happened at this moment? Oh, the shit talk.
It's getting dangerous at this point.
Yeah, don't get too crazy. You might bust on each other.
Question: how does it feel to become one of the first few people in the world to participate in a nut race?
Well, I think it's incredible because, like I said, at the end of the day, we're prioritizing our health, and we're just showing that that's what everybody should be taking care of most.
Based, I
So
think.
I think it's actually really special.
Okay.
I guess.
Valid. Jimmy, how about you?
This is really a life-changing event. We're on the precipice of human evolution. And I think this is a very important message to the people.
How do I get in on the sperm racing circuit? I fuck, man. What? Why they really dress like sperm? They really were dressed like sperm though, like for real. Oh my god. Chip Dust, what's going on? Hell yeah, I'm locked in. Dude, this is so stupid. What the fuck? We're gonna have to look at that later, though. Seriously, we are actually going to. We're gonna have to look into that in the future. I bet all of the men on that stage trimmed their eyelashes. They were talking about physical health, but let's throw our morality away. Yeah, like I don't want to show it on stream because I think like some people might view that as like kind of nasty. But is it literally what it sounds like? Like, is it literally like how active is your sperm? Like they put it under a microscope and they go like, all right, start your engines, like it's fucking cars. Oh my goodness. What's next, bro? Like I really want to voice this very carefully, but what is next? What could they possibly do once we've entered the frontier of sperm racing? Don't they know it's No Nut November? Yeah, when did this happen? Oh, April 30, 2025. We're good. Update. Day 3 of No Nut November. We're not that parasocial. I'm not telling y'all shit. But where did the concept of No Nut November come from? I've heard this shit for years now and have never looked into it myself. Fellas, what's the deal with NNN? And what happens if you do? Dr. Henry, happy Monday, man. I hope you're good. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right. I want to say like thank you guys for being here. I love you all equally and individually. I'm laughing because it sounds kind of silly to say out loud, but I do appreciate you guys. I really do. And like I said, for those who missed it, I have a very big announcement coming soon. So keep your eyes on the socials, all right? I'm not kidding. I got something very big to announce. It's going to be big, man. Big things coming soon, as they say. Loggers bet on it. Ew! You're probably right, though. If that's not already a thing, fucking corner the market, dude. Corner the market now while you can. I bet I know. Just kidding. I have a wild guess. If you want to share what the guess is here, by all means. Oh, Henry, I started Ghost of Yote. I haven't done any story content off stream, but I have been doing like all of the side mish on stream. That is a really pretty game, dude. Oh my goodness. Come on. No! You son of a bitch! Got him. Oh my god. I need more power. Damn. I messed up. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've been playing some Ghost of Yote off stream. That is a really fun game. That is a very pretty game. I did this like fairly long side mission for some dude with legendary powers. I didn't know the game had shit like that. But it's basically this like a general called the Spider Lily General, and he had this incredible armor that everybody coveted, and he did a lot of fuck shit, and he's like this supernatural Giga Chad, and if you can kill him, you get his armor. So then I killed him and got his armor. But that game is beautiful. I don't know if that's a stream game though. Like maybe if I do only story content on it, because I don't know if like dicking around on the map in Ghost of Yote is gonna be entertaining or engaging for you guys. So I don't wanna bore anybody by playing that on stream. But maybe like story stuff specifically could be pretty interesting to stream. I don't know. Regardless, I really want to dive into Megaman and like finish this so that I can get back to YouTube, bro. I have been incentivized to get back to my roots and make some fucking content, baby. The content. There we go. Ooh! God is that. So they collect the poor souls, put them in a tube, and release them simultaneously onto two separate but parallel racing obstacles to see who reaches the end. That is some smart semen, bro. And that's legit, huh? This the shit they do. Wait, where is Megaman? Is he still here? I didn't pay attention to like where he was. Fuck. Coming soon, Nacho has entered himself into the sperm racing circuit. I'll be a damn promoter, but I ain't gonna be a competitor, bro. I'm past my prime. All the best athletes are in their like early to mid 20s. Remember, I'm a chunk. Oh my goodness. Waffle House, you are so sweet. Fitz just got a sub. It could not have gone to a worse person. That's a joke. I don't mean that. Nah. Waffle House, thank you so much. Also, I should actually say this. Oh! Waffle House, what are you doing? You are so sweet, dude. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Also, food might be here, so BRB. He's gonna come back to being subbed and be like, what? You're saying important stuff and they were missing out? Oh yeah, what I was saying was so valuable, right? I was literally talking about how I'm in my 30s now, which means that I am a chopped unk, or chunk for short. But I'm glad that they're able to see that thanks to you. You were very sweet, seriously. Yeah, chunk. Yeah, see, he knows. I'm a damn chunk. Got him. But thank you, seriously. That was actually one of the things I wanted to talk about from just in general. I don't know how to talk about this. It's a good thing. There's nothing negative about this at all, but I don't know how to talk about it. There have been a lot of occasions in the past couple of months where I have had people hit me up to be positive, like to say like really nice things to me, and it's like on stream and off stream that this has happened, right? Like the other day, Vaughn was giving me some props, and I think I kind of blew past it a little bit because I'm just not, one, I'm not used to getting complimented like that, but two, it's like I don't know how to respond to that. So I kind of like brushed past what he said. Like I addressed it, but I brushed past it, and I felt a little bad about that because it's like, this is somebody being really nice to me, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I literally just don't know how to respond to positivity. I know how to respond to negativity more than I know how to respond to positivity, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. So I just wanted to like get that out there. Like, if you've ever hit me up in private to like give me props, give me thumbs up, anything like that, I want y'all to know that means a lot to me. Thank you. If I don't respond like in certain ways, wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I don't actually know. If I don't respond in a certain way, I just want y'all to know it's because I'm not used to that kind of positivity, so I don't know how to, you know. That's really the basics of it. So I just wanted to say, like, for anybody that has hit me up, anything like that, thank you guys. You know, I do appreciate it. I obviously see it, I know it. I just I'm still learning how to respond to stuff like that. That's all. And I do appreciate that. I am really, really, really proud of the community we have. You know, like, we're a good size. I'm happy with it, but I just wanted to point that out. Like, y'all are good people. All right, that's really all it is. Y'all are good people. Thank you. From this old chunk to you guys, thank you very much. You know, your verbal response doesn't matter as much as you mentally receiving and accepting it. No, like, it is definitely hitting, right? It's just like I did feel a little bad once I looked back and kind of realized, like, yo, this person said something really cool and really nice about me, and I low-key kind of went like, thanks, man, but, and then went on to yap about like going the other way about it, like, oh, don't give me too much credit, blah blah blah. And it's like, I either go the humble route, because as we all know, I am extraordinarily humble, or I go the dickish route, which I think is funnier, right? But I also want to make it very clear, like, hey, I do appreciate feedback like that, positive or negative, right? And when you guys say that, like, whatever it may be, I am attentive to it. I do reflect on it. As a samurai should, I do reflect on what you guys say, you know? So, and I was talking with somebody. I'm not gonna reveal too much just yet, but I was having a conversation with somebody today, and I did do a little reflecting about like streaming and like the communities that we have, communities that I'm a part of, that you guys are a part of, and like by extension. And I did come to the conclusion that the stream is a reflection of who you are. That might not be some like deep Confucius shit, but y'all know what I mean when I say that, right? Like, if you've got really mean, annoying people in your chat, that's a bit of a reflection on you. If you've got funny ass people or interesting people or cool people or nice people, like, that is a reflection of you. So I'm just really fucking grateful how cool you guys are, because I feel like I kind of lucked my way into this, like fucking Mr. Magoo, you know? That's really what it is. By the way, were we correct in what the surprise is supposed to be? What did you guys say that it was? I didn't actually see it. Oh, this sound is atrocious. I didn't like that. What was it? What was your guess? I don't actually... Uh-oh! So, for those of you who are coming in here, I'm gonna put a pin on that, right? What's happening right now? Basically, Megaman took in this thing called the Psy Beast that was gonna basically destroy the world. And if you've ever watched Naruto, Megaman has basically become the Jinchuriki, where you absorb a nine-tailed beast and you can kind of tap into that power for better or worse. Right now, he's tapped into the power, but it's more the other way around, where it's like Megaman has become controlled by the side beast inside him. Like, remember when you would watch Naruto on Saturdays and you would Naruto would go nuts and his eyes would turn red and he would like not know friend or foe, he would just attack everybody? That's what this is right now. So right now he's in Psy Beast mode, extremely strong, right? He just one shot our homie here, Heat Man, and there you go. See? And just like in Naruto, you know, you stay up for Adult Swim, and then you wake up at 6 a.m. to Inuyasha. That's a good night. But there you go. So Mega Man's okay, but Heat Man got rocked. Some cool little parallels here. So the Psy Beast is still inside of Mega Man, and I want to tell you right now, out of all of the transformations in Battle Network, specifically Battle Network, Psy Beast has to be by far the coolest, and you guys will get to see why in a little bit. But yeah, this is why I love this game so much. Psy Beast transformation is so fucking cool. Everything about this game is very, 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 very good. But no, back to the conversation we were having. Let me see. But no, I do appreciate that, guys. Thank you. I feel like the news is more along the lines of Nacho becoming Sonic in a way. My gut says it. We could always dip our toes into Sonic content, but it has, as of right now, it has nothing to do with Sonic the Hedgehog. Sorry, ladies. Nothing to do with Sonic. Figured it out. You're going to launch your VTuber. Bro, if I were to be a fucking VTuber, I would take over Twitch in like a month. And I mean that shit. Ooh, don't let me be a VTuber. How about that? For all of our sakes. His bribe model is OG Sonic movie design. The one with the super wide eyes. The one that they got bullied into not doing. Ew. Hell no. I think that'd be illegal too. I feel like I'd get in trouble in some way. Is Green Dragon from Mega Man Star Force Dragon? It does look like that, you're right. Gregor form of Mega Man is so much cooler than the Falzar version to me. Yeah, so for those who don't know, Mega Man... I just dropped my fidget spinner. I'm about to fucking go nuts. No. No! So, the Mega Man, they did a Pokemon kind of thing where it was 2 versions. There's very little difference most of the time. In this game, you get access to a completely different set of Navis as like playable characters and souls, and a different Cybeast. Because you have Cybeast Gregor, which is like this really cool wolf looking thing. The guy on the left, right? You guys can see it? The guy on the left is Cybeast Gregor Mega Man, and then the one right over here above my head, that's Cybeast Falzar Mega Man. Not nearly as cool or as interesting or mechanically as good either, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's why we're playing Cybeast Gregor. I also think that this version of the game has cooler navis than the one on the other side. You got like Bubble Man, which is cool. A couple randos and bozos, but real shit, I think this one has like the best group of characters, let's say. Yeah, so so this is the little tutorial showing us how Cybeast form works. Look at how cool this is. So if I press this button, we literally go into like Ninetales form, let's call it. Look at this. Ooh. But he's still okay, see? He's in control, but you only get Cybeast for 3 turns. After that, he gets a little fucked up. Also, the benefit of Cybeast mode, he is significantly faster. He gets a giant buff to like non-element chips. So you can do shit like this. Look at it, look at this! Oh, this game was so cool. Also, he gets a lock on. And a rapid fire blaster. Can you see why it's so cool? Like, oh my goodness. Also, Mega Man was already incredibly strong, and then Cybeast just turns him into the GOAT, you know? You don't want to know what happens when he hits 0, though. Because you can go back into Cybeast after he hits 0, and that's called Beast Out, I want to say. It's so cool. It's so fucking cool. But we'll get into that, right? I won't be a VTuber because of a joke a friend made. Ooh, I wonder what that is. Some friends posed this question to me this weekend that I thought you'd have fun with. Would a warrant be enough of an invitation to allow a vampire into someone's home? What do you mean, like if the vampire had a warrant to come to, like if it's like a vampire sheriff? The only thing I hate more than cops are vampire cops, man. Oh god. Stop the police brutality. No, let me stop. That's stupid. Let's pretend that I didn't say any of that. Let me drink this twisted tea that I've been sitting on my desk for like the past 5 hours. It's pretty tasty though. See this? She twists on my tea till I... Uh-oh. She twists on my tea. I got nothing, I'm sorry. Sometimes the joke doesn't have a punchline. Fuck. She twists on my tea till I bust. Who remembers that video from like 2 years ago now where the guy gets smacked in the face by a twisted tea can and the can explodes? Oh my god. She twists on my tea till we go half and half. I like that too. That's pretty good. Let me read this. Hold on. This is quite the conundrum. Would a warrant be enough of an invitation to allow a vampire into someone's house? The vampire would have to be a cop. That's already a red flag, right? Not gonna only think about vampires infiltrating the night shift police force. How did they make it through the process? You're writing a light novel aimed for teenage girls as we speak, Waffle House. Imagine like sexy cop vampires and their gimmick is like, we have a warrant and we need to check the apartment immediately. Oh no. It seems that you have is that steak tartare that I see? Oh no way. Oh, I am getting so woozy. You know what I mean? Something like that. Absurdly handsome vampire in uniform serving a warrant to get close because he needs me. I need to search your apartment. Do not mind me or my very light complexion. I am very, how you say, what's the fucking word when you're I am a hikikomori. Imagine a vampire saying that. Also, I just want to point something out about Subula. Multiple times I made a really funny joke and I don't think anybody acknowledged it. I said multiple times, I was like, oh, my name is Subula, blah blah blah. And I am from the land far away known as Pennsylvania. And then cue the fucking like all that, like Pennsylvania. Get it? No, Pennsylvania? Get it? You guys get it. I thought that was really good. I really patted myself on the back on that one. That was pretty good. But hey, not every joke is a banger, I suppose. My answer was no, it wouldn't. I mean, legally the vampire can enter your house, but I don't think that unless you acknowledge it, it doesn't work, right? That's my perspective, is like, legally, yes, but does it bypass the supernatural curse of vampires having to have permission to enter your home? No. I think the answer is no. Here, I got one for you guys. Would you rather fight one chicken every time you enter your car, or would you rather fight a gorilla, no, an orangutan once a year, but you don't know when the orangutan will spawn, and it could happen at any moment? Not again? I love this question. I love dumb hypotheticals. Dog, that's lose-lose. Would you rather fight a chicken every time you enter your car, or once a year you have to fight an orangutan and you don't know when the fight is going to happen? You don't get to choose. There you go. I think no, because they need the homeowner's permission, not the state/court of law. That's what I think. Yeah, I think that's how that works. I definitely laughed at that. We definitely got that joke. I thought it was a good joke. I'm fighting the chicken. I'll go orangutan. I stay strapped. I forgot to mention this. Whatever weapon you use against the orangutan, it is a fair battle. So whatever weapon you have, the orangutan will also be provided that weapon. So I'm not saying the orangutan can use the gun, but the orangutan will be provided with whatever you have. If you bring a greatsword to the fight, the orangutan will show up with a greatsword. If you have boxing gloves, bad news. Oh, fuck off, fair battle? Sounds fair to me. Otherwise, you would just fucking blast your way through the problem every time. That doesn't seem fair at all. I'm fighting the chicken. I just start taking the bus more. Yeah, but how many times could you take the bus before you got pissed off? Before you were like, this is too much of an inconvenience. I'm just gonna, like, once a week you can fight the chicken, right? Once a week. What's the harm in that? Once a week, right? I like to think that that's not a bad trade-off. you know? I mean, the chicken is free dinner. Low key, bro, I was thinking the same thing. Me is picking the chicken every fucking time. Hell, I might not even have to go anywhere, bro. I'm not going to the convenience store. I'm just fighting my daily chicken. Also, to be clear, this is not an exploit. The chicken only shows up once a day. So if you, let's say it's the morning time and you fight the chicken, you have cleared the objective for the day. The chicken will no longer appear for that day. But once midnight hits, be aware that a chicken will spawn in, okay? There you go. Orangutan about to box you up. Yeah, man. But it's like, do you risk the once a year inconvenience of the orangutan, or do you face the nuisance that is a chicken every fucking time, every day when you get in your car? Well, at least once a day. I think that's fair, right? Like if you make it a once a day thing. And if you're a warrior like fucking Owens, apparently, you can just infinite chicken grind, right? Which is why I said, like, on days that I don't have to use my car, I might grind out chicken XP, bro. I might fuck around, come into my car and be like, you know, just for later, you know what I mean? Just for later. Send it. I was wasting my side beast turns on like mid-ass fights that have nothing to do with nothing. I actually don't know how to recover them. It is an incredibly powerful tool. Let me save the game for, you know, just in case. Let me see. Oh no, the orangutan has $1 million. If you have $1 million and you bring it into the fight, I will allow the orangutan to show up to the fight with a briefcase full of $1 million too. But I want you to know the orangutan will be using the briefcase in the fight. It ain't sweet out here, bro. It'll swing it around like it's a money in the bank briefcase. Orangutan can use saws too. If you bring a saw to the fight, the orangutan will have a saw. If you want to risk that, you can. I personally wouldn't, but I also don't know if it is a smart idea to fight the orangutan raw. Oh shit. Look at how this guy fights. They call him the Clapper. Ah! I did it too early. Fuck! Let's go power up. Bop, 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 bop. We're about to like clown on this guy. Observe as I masterfully make him my bitch. Now! Wait! Oh, that's not how I expected that to go. Dude, I love fighting Mega Man bosses so much. Who wants to see me use my ultimate technique? It's called Cross Beast. You can transform while you're in beast mode and using somebody else's power, and it'll make something beautiful. This is called synthesis. Look at that. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. You're dead. Ah! He tried to big top me. Pause. Pause. This is a strong enemy. Love this fucking fight. Yeah, I did not great there, to be honest. Let me see this. Speaking of, gotta go grocery shopping. Wish me luck, y'all. Wise, if I'm not live by the time you come back, thank you for hanging out, man. Peace. I work from home, so chicken's not as frequent, but I go to doctors a lot, and chickens are assholes. Yeah, I want to make it very clear, like, this is not, like, the chicken isn't going to be chilling in the passenger seat. As soon as you close the door, the chicken will spawn in with full aggro. As if you, like, attacked one of its chicks. Like, this is full aggro chicken. Now, you guys know about how big chickens are, right? Roughly. It's like the size of an average chicken. But you are fighting an average orangutan. So think about that. And I don't know. Me personally, I think I would rather fight the orangutan. Because it's... Look, I think you can probably pick a weapon that would benefit you more than it benefits the orangutan. You know? Like, if I got a Rubik's Cube and brought it to the fight, orangutan shows up with a Rubik's Cube. If I can solve it before he does, I don't know. I feel like I would unlock a secret or something, you know? Just my 2 cents. I don't know. Something tells me you've never been in an actual fight with a chicken. I'm not picking the chicken. When I was a kid in DR, I used to play with like the little chicks. Like that my family had, and anytime I got caught by Big Mom Chicken, this shit was trouble, you know. So I'm not overestimating myself or underestimating the chicken, you know. Depends on how bad the orangutan puts you out of commission. It'll recover on its own. Do I keep the $1 million from the orangutan too? If you win the fight, yeah. Hypothetical. No, you know what? No. Because, like, Owens, it doesn't work that way. You would have to show up with $1 million first. This isn't like an infinite money glitch. You would have to show up with a briefcase with $1 million in it. And then the orangutan would also spawn in with the same thing. Hypothetically, what if I had a gun? Whatever gun it is, the orangutan is getting it too. And he is like moderately proficient. He's not as good as you, but whatever you bring, he's like 1 step below you in proficiency. But do you really want to take that risk? Do you really want to give an orangutan a gun? How many shots do you think it would take to kill you versus the gorilla? I keep saying gorilla versus the orangutan, bro. I wouldn't take that bet. Real shit. I'm not taking that bet. I'm thinking about it and I'll take the chicken. Growing up, bringing them from farm to table might actually make it less of a chore. Ah, you're thinking like a mogul. I know a thing or two because I prepped a thing or two. Bring lit dynamite. You throw it and it would be curious and not let it go. The chicken? I hope you're talking about the chicken, because if you're talking about the orangutan, guess what? He is also got a stick of dynamite. Hypothetically, what if I happen to have Pandora's box? If you somehow brought Pandora's box to the fight with the orangutan, now there's 2 of them. Again, do you really want to give the orangutan Pandora's box? Even if you win that fight, he might still open that shit, bro. He might still open that shit. The orangutan, until you stipulated, he was already somewhat proficient. Somewhat. However proficient you are, I'm gonna say he's like 1 step below that. You know what I mean? Orangutan are smart by default. I feel like this specific orangutan is like very intuitive. He knows that his mission is to fight you, and he will fight with conviction. He's not gonna like just spawn in and be like, and just like fuck around. No, he is going to actively be like, I'm going for you, bro. Your move. So he still has the 1 million when I put belt to ass. If you brought a briefcase full of $1 million, yes, the orangutan will also have a briefcase with $1 million. Owens, I think you're more worried about the money rather than the orangutan that is actively trying to kill you. I want you to know, the briefcase is not gonna help you, bro. You can't use the briefcase in a way that is any more efficient than the orangutan. Respectfully. Respectfully. And I feel like you're forgetting that part, bro. Yes, it'll spawn that in, but you're in the fucking Thunderdome with the orangutan, and you're just going, Nah, but like, all I care about is the money. You're forgetting the part with the damn orangutan, bro. Let me see. Hypothetically, what if I had a gun? Still has a 1 million when I put belt to ass. You're skipping the part where you win the fight with the orangutan. How is bringing a briefcase? One, you had to bring the briefcase. You're making me mad. Fuck, I'm putting the controller down. Listen, hypothetically, you would have to bring the briefcase with the $1 million, right? First things first, you need to bring the briefcase with the $1 million. The orangutan will also show up with a briefcase with $1 million. Fuck it. The orangutan is dressed like Kazuya Mishima. He's like full body, like tuxedo and everything, right? Gold briefcase. Doesn't fucking matter. Gold briefcase. Fuck it. So, fine. Now what? Response? You have to win the fight, bro. The orangutan is going to actively be fighting you and attacking you. You're skipping the part where like, okay, now there's $2 million in the Thunderdome. Now what? Orangutan's gonna beat you to death with a gold gorilla, a gold briefcase that has $1 million in it, and then when you're dead, he's just gonna like burn the money for warmth and marshmallows. Like it doesn't help you, bro. I beat his ass to take the briefcase. You're skipping a lot of steps there, man. I don't think. What is your technique? Are you gonna do the fucking 5 palm exploding heart technique and instantly kill the orangutan? That's my strategy. You're the open palm exploding heart technique. Now you've got $2 million. How did you get the first million? Owens. I'm giving the orangutan a desert eagle. I think the orangutan would be able to handle the recoil of a deagle better than you, but I could be wrong. Whoever shoots first, really. Let me see this. What if you challenge the orangutan to smash? Is this acceptable? Yes, but the orangutan plays Steve from Minecraft. And he's really proficient. Whatever your best character is, the orangutan plays Minecraft Steve on an equivalent level, which is bad news for you because Steve is fucked up. I don't give any fucks about the orangutan. I just want to know, as long as I beat the orangutan, do I keep the briefcase? Yeah, the briefcase isn't gonna like despawn. You're not gonna live to see that money though. Let me see. Also, you're saying this monkey is a step below me in proficiency in all the things I can do, which tells me this monkey won't want to fight. It knows too much about life and not there. No, we're not fucking doing this. We're not playing to the question of the morality of the fucking orangutan. He is there with a mission to fight you, and he will fight you. This is not, the orangutan does not share your empathy. He shares your proficiency in combat in all aspects. Be it archery, sorcery, fucking Smash Bros, fisticuffs, sperm racing. The orangutan matches you in almost all these skills. Stop trying to fucking genie your way out of my hypotheticals. You guys suck. And now I'm gonna hold my breath in protest. I actually have asthma. I can't hold my breath for very long. I'm already feeling lightheaded from just that. That little 3-second maneuver probably costs the fucking seconds off my life. My strategy is wait till it's asleep and then take it out. I'm a patient man. Owens, I keep saying gorilla. The orangutan spawns in. You hear boss music, which means that you know it is nearby. It is actively trying to look for you. It has fucking danger sense, and it knows that you're nearby, and it is on a mission. It's not gonna like spawn in and then be like, I'm taking a nap. No. No, it is like actively trying to find you. If you can stay away until it gets tired, maybe, but I don't think that that's a good strategy. You can try that, but your odds are pretty bad. Challenge the orangutan to stand up straight contest. He just slaps you if you do that. Oh my god. You started throwing in wild ass stiffs. Yeah, I'm humoring you guys by saying like, oh, you want to play it in Smash? The fucking orangutan ain't gonna play no damn Smash. He's gonna take your GameCube controller and be like, oh, what's this? Dunk, dunk, dunk. But I do think that the idea of challenging it to a contest of skill is really funny, which is why I was rocking with that, because that is kind of funny, to be honest. Oh man, yeah, I love asking people this question. I didn't have that many viewers when I was a little jit when I asked this question before, but now now that there's a couple more people here, I think it's a very funny fucking question to ask people. It is a pure hypothetical. I'm not gonna be like, aha, for my next trick, I am gonna summon a fucking orangutan. You're like, no. No, 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 no. Don't worry. If he has the same stats as me, it won't hurt too much. No, 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 not stats, proficiency. Like, however good you are at fighting, that's how good it is at fighting. However good you are with weapons like knives, swords, guns, it's like a roughly around the same skill level. It's not gonna just be like, oh, you got a damn when you hear the seal, it brings to mind a certain place. Oh, it wants me to go to the aquarium. I might just look it up. Cyber Seal would have to be somewhere connected to seaside area. Oh, they just give you the answer. Yeah. Awesome. So now he's not step below, he's now on par. I never said on par. You to me literally saying on par. No, I'm fucking with you. No, one step below, one step below. I am a calm and reasonable man. I'll make it like one step below. The orangutan is not equal to you in these things, but he is close, right? Like slightly less training. What type of orangutan? The orange kind. I don't fucking know. I don't think it matters. Why? How dare you ask me what kind of orangutan? It doesn't matter. It's an orangutan. Why are you guys? I love this hypothetical so much. What kind of orangutan? Oh my god. Oh my god. This kind of question could last like an entire stream. Genuinely. Oh. My slap technique will be close to French glove slap proficiency, so I win. How many hits do you think the orangutan can take? Genuine question. I feel like the orangutan can take like 5 times the amount of damage. Also, he might not, like if you're talking about French glove slapping, think about the amount of fucking horsepower that an orangutan slapping you in the face could muster. You're really telling me that's your solution? Not only are you gonna inflict no damage, the moment that it takes a glove and slaps you back, your entire face will melt off like acid. I don't know this as a fact, but I can just infer, like, they got incredible strength, man. And I think that's something that you guys are all underestimating or overlooking. The orangutan is Diesel, bro. He built like a tank. He built for abuse. He is built to last, bro. He's Tonka tough. And he's been eating nothing but corn his entire life. This orangutan is now corn-fed strong. He's not like one of these fat captivity orangutans that eat nothing but bananas and have a harem of orangutan ladies. This is a fucking street orangutan. He's from the mud. eating nothing but corn and slapping people all day in preparation to fight you specifically. Damn, that was a really bad shot. Oh! Ooh! Let's get it. Where are all these additions coming from? If you guys can add addendums like competing against him in Smash and glove slapping, you best believe we update to the culture around the competition. Get the hell out of here. Like, is it the Borean, Sumatran, or Tapanuli? You know more about orangutans than I do. Whichever one is the scariest and tallest and buffest, that is the one that you have been tasked with. This is so dumb. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just blow everything up. Whatever you bring to blow everything up, the orangutan is also prepped for the same thing. Except it's even worse because he's actually prepped for like whatever it is that you're about to do, he's about to do it specifically to you. Y'all gotta remember, this is an orangutan with a goal in mind. No, So asked if it was okay. I didn't say it was happening. I love this dumbass hypothetical. I really do. Yes! It works exactly how I wanted. We go down together, girl can dream. Ah! Waffle House, you are choosing the Hunger Games strategy. Where we both go down together in a blaze of glory. I mean, I would simply have picked the chicken in this scenario. Everyone always forgets the chicken. That's my favorite part of this hypothetical. Everyone forgets the chicken and is like, fuck it, bro. The true ultimate conclusion is that the orangutan cannot be defeated and I will go down swinging instead. Everyone always forgets the chicken after a certain point. So funny. We already all chose chicken? Ah. So y'all were just hedging your bets, being like, alright, we're choosing chicken. However, hypothetically, what's the deal with this orangutan? It's so fucking funny, man. That is so funny. I love this dumbass hypothetical. I picked the chicken originally, then everyone started making shit up. Oh my god. The word hypothetically does so much heavy lifting in this conversation. If you guys ever bring up a conversation like that with me, I will be grateful for it because I love stupid hypotheticals like that. I really do. Man, where the fuck am I going? Aquarium homepage. Yap, yap, yap. I'm looking for the one. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. You can exchange home pages. So now when we log in as Megaman, we can go straight to the Seaside homepage and just explore Seaside internet through this. Oh yeah, Waffle House, are you familiar with the Battle Network series? You might find it somewhat interesting, but it's basically... It takes place in the future, but this game came out in like the early 2000s, where basically everything runs on the internet, which is a crazy concept when this game came out, but we're getting there right now. But my fucking stove has internet for some reason. Why? Why does my fucking stove have an internet connection? Whatever. Point is, Battle Network is really fucking cool. You control these little guys called navies, and they are your way to navigate the internet, and you can fight... This is gonna sound stupid. You can fight viruses using your navi to, like, manually destroy them, but they are also trying to actively destroy you. Similar to the way that an orangutan would try to kill you. But, yeah, pretty cool game. A darling game from my childhood. I love this series. Really cool. I might ask you to send me more info. Oh, Battle Network is amazing. It's a very, very, very cool series. It means a lot to me growing up. It's really good. Blast off! There you go. No, 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 no! Okay, I thought it was gonna destroy the mystery data. I would have been so sad. But yeah, so basically in the world of Battle Network, which is the game we're playing, programs have a physical body, right? If you see these little green guys that look like rabbits, they're called Mr. Progs. They are basically programs given like a digital body, right? So viruses like to attack Mr. Progs, right? And as Navis, which is what we are, you go into the cyber world, which is basically like the internet. It's literally the internet. They stopped using the word internet after Battle Network 1, but that is exactly what it is. It's the internet, right? And every time that you destroy a virus, you get a little piece of that virus's data, which is how you get this, your chip folder. You take the powers of the viruses that you delete in order to use their own virus abilities against other viruses. And there's a fucking elemental chart. It's really cool, actually. Like I never thought about the Battle Network series from that perspective of like the internet and programming and like all that, but it's fucking cool. Oh, girlfriend's home. Everybody be cool. But yeah, sounds like the children's book way of explaining cybersecurity and hygiene, kind of like cells at work. Actually, yeah. For the most part, like a very, very dumbed down version of it, because like that's not the goal of it, but yeah, you can actually interpret it pretty well. It's cool shit, man. Blia, blia. But the problem is that because everything is connected to the internet in the world of Battle Network, it means that like powerful... how do I put this? Powerful people who have really strong navies are able to commit cybercrime. Matter of fact, I would say cybercrime is like the most important thing in this universe. Because if you just have a really strong navi, which is like your playable character, and you are a very competent operator, you can do just about anything. Like we've seen people hack into airplane programs. We've seen people like do literally anything you can think of. People have done it in the world of Battle Network. Seriously. So now that you put it like that, yeah, like cybercrime is the name of the fucking game, dude. That is actually kind of dope. It's a really cool world. Everybody says hi. She says hello, hello. I just did it again. I literally went through the same spot. City depends on an 11-year-old to defend the internet. Yeah, so for the record, the main character, Lan, is 11 years old. He has saved the world like 5 different times up to this point. And he is an incredible operator. Yeah, it doesn't hurt that his Navi Megaman is extremely special. He's basically loaded up with a lot of unique potential that no other Navi is able to have. Also, to explain the Cybe stuff in terms of like programming and files and all that, this is gonna sound so stupid, but basically the Cybeast, like the really big crazy thing that we fought earlier, the Cybeast is basically like a really big fucked up corrupted virus. And Megaman basically downloaded the corrupted virus into himself, which is how he is able to do the things that he is doing. Well, the powering up part, not the whole thing. Where's this damn dolphin or whatever? This isn't where we're supposed to be, but whatever. I do got a boot scoot boogie. Fair bit under the weather, and therefore under my blanket is a gremlin for at least another 24 hours. No, I understand. Well, thank you for joining us. It is, as usual, it's always a pleasure. And I hope you feel better. Henry, if you're still sticking around too, I hope you feel better too. I know a lot of people have been kind of like a little under the weather. Tis the season and such. I'm going through that a little bit myself, but it's kind of through. I've been having like asthma. I don't want to say asthma attacks because that makes it sound so much worse than it is, but I have been having like difficulty breathing through the fact that the weather's getting a lot colder, breath is getting a lot more shallow, and it's not good because this is like the time that I'm trying to like get back in better shape and such. But no, Waffle House, I hope you feel better, man. Thank you for hanging around, and thank you for the gift subs to Henry and Fitz. You're awesome, man. Hope you feel better. Shit, I'm going through it right now. I can feel it. You barely hear about Real World Crime and Battle Network. Heatman's operator was a literal criminal 3 games ago. Yeah, everybody who's a bad guy in this series is like a cyber criminal genius. Even the henchmen are pretty competent. But damn. I'm probably in the wrong place, by the way. Seaside Area 2, Seaside Area 3. It's said to like go to where the seals are or whatever, bro. But I don't know where the daggone like it said is related to Seaside Area. I'm probably in the wrong spot if I'm being honest. I'm just petting my dogs. Ah, no problem, no problem. Let me see, we'll do this. We're gonna go on for like another 10 or 15 minutes. I do have to like do some last minute studying for, or last minute prep, not studying. Last minute prep for an exam that I have tomorrow. I'm not worried about it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be, maybe I'm underestimating. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be a hard one, but it is gonna be one that I can't just like breeze by with the brain off. Let me pull up a walkthrough, bro. Battle Network 6 walkthrough. Because it keeps talking about getting a seal. Yeah, cyber seal. I don't know what that is. I just want to pull that up so that I know what to do for when we go back to it. You know what I mean? Guide and walkthrough 2006, 2008. Fuck it, we'll pick this one. And then Control F. Cyber seal. Roll 2 chip. Ah, the aquarium homepage, which means that we literally would have never. We would have never gotten that. We need to go to Seaside Heights, go to the aquarium homepage. Why did she? I think she says Seaside comp, not Seaside Heights the place. My bad, everybody. I fucked that up. We'll go back. I wasted all that time going there then. I should don't know where the source entry for Seaside page is. It could be anything. It could even be the statue of a mermaid. Probably not this. But yeah. We're probably gonna end in a tiny little bit, but I did want to say, like, thank you guys for joining tonight. 2 thumbs up stream in my opinion. This was a good one, if you ask me. At least I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. We're probably gonna play more Battle Network on Wednesday, I wanna say. So keep your eyes out for that. I'd like to get Battle Network done before the end of November. I don't see why that would be a problem or like hard to do. I think we'll get through that pretty quickly. But yeah, it's been hilarious. Good. That means I did what I set out to do. No, and I appreciate you guys. And like I said, big things coming soon, right? What else? There's always so much to say, right? What is it? Where the fuck do I go? I should have just looked at the full guide to tell me where to go. Jack into the picture next to the fish that can't swim. What? Oh, next to the show's entrance. This? No, it's outside. Where? Next to the show's entrance. And not this? Oh, that's a vending machine, bro. I am so lost. Whatever. Let me look. I don't want to just give up. First clue, get the clue after that. Easier if you go to Seaside Town first. Cyber Seal is located in the aquarium homepage. Jack into the picture next to the pic. Jack into the picture next to the pic, next to the show's entrance. Talk to the ladies for the next clue, which is fish that can't swim. Yo, what? Jack into the picture next to the show's entrance. Well, it's not the entrance to the building, it's the entrance to the show. That's where I'm fucking up. Can you guys believe how quick this stream was? I feel like it went by way too quickly. We did 3 hours. We talked about drama streaming, Twitch drama. We talked about like out of touch big streamer people. We talked about the orangutan and chicken situation for a fucking minute. Good heavens. Bum 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 bum. Oh, right here. Oh, this has to be the homepage, right? Fucking has to be. I missed the orangutan chicken situation. Oh, man. Vaughn, you missed out on a banger stream, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. This was quite the return to form, let's say. Wait, I could have just fucking teleported here the whole time. I am a chimp. I am a chimp in a man's shoes. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. I think that's a sign of a good stream. Today's stream went by in a flash, but also that was a big chunk of time. 3 hours like it was nothing. But like I said, big things coming soon. More Battle Network in the future, and I'm not exactly sure what I want to stream after we are finished with Battle Network. I think we might blitz. We might blitz the Resident Evil series. I think that's where I want to go, because RE9 is coming, and I have not played a lot of Resident Evil games, and I feel like I can play them and get through them very, very quickly. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I could have told you this one. This is to go even further beyond. ¡Ah! ¡No hagas eso, Goku! Si tú usas tu poderes, tu tiempo en el mundo va a ser más corto. ¡Ah! Can I find that clip? Vaughn, what's going on, man? We haven't caught up in a minute, dog. What's going on? Let me see if I can find that. No hagas eso, Goku. I love Spanish Dragon Ball Z. It's really good. Hold on. Let me go here. I'm back to the main. No lo hagas, Goku.
Por más que lo pensé, este fue el único método que se me ocurrió para salvar a la Tierra y a todas las personas.
No.
¿A qué te refieres, Goku?
He ain't even do it though. Yeah, here we go.
Si haces esa transformación, tu estancia en la Tierra será más corta.
I love this shit, bro. They even do the scream in Spanish, which I do respect. They ain't had to do all that. Oh yeah, Vaughn, in case you're wondering what this tab is, this is called Sperm Racing LA. I am going to save this to my watch later, because we are definitely gonna be looking into sperm racing in the future. Hijo de puta, Goku! Otra vez subió los precios de gas en Name! I love that shit. My bet is on the autistic sperm. It's the sperm that can move the fastest. It's actually it's very serious, and I think a lot of people clown on it when they shouldn't. But you know what? Me thinks that this is actually a fantastic spot to end stream on. Fellas, I have had such a good time tonight. Looking for people to raid. Why the fuck does Twitch display this? It's displaying it to me mad weird. I'm sorry, it just looks really weird. Again, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are beautiful. We are going to raid out to Gizmo is playing Killer Frequency, but he's at the end of Killer Frequency, so I don't know if I want to, like, if I raid out to him, it's gonna be like him at the end of the game, so I don't want to spoil you guys. Wait, is he still playing it? How long is that game, bro? That doesn't make any sense. He should be done with it by now. That's why I'm like, what the hell? Let's do... Well, Max is collabing with somebody. I don't know if I want to be rude or not, but we should show support to the homie for that. So let's do /raid Master Max 165. He's doing a birthday collab. It says retro, but I can't see what he's playing. I don't know. But no, thank you guys so much. Sirens, Vaughn, Owens, everybody. Dr. Henry, I hope you guys are feeling better. For those of you who are not like doing too good, who are sick right now, you're all beautiful. Let's raid out to Max. What is he playing actually? Hold on, I want to find out. It says retro, but he's always on the retro tab. Oh shit, he's playing Mario Kart Double Dash. That's so cool. Yeah, knowing Max is something interesting. Let's send it. Send it. I got him loaded up. I love Mario Kart Double Dash. I know that's apparently the one that people don't fuck with. What the hell? Raid message. What do we got? I don't really have anything loaded up. Let's go for a classic. Let's just go Ice to Meet You. We'll go with that. Stream on Wednesday, more Battle Network, and big announcement coming soon. Also, if anybody wants any shiny Pokemon, hit me up. I got one for Wise. I got a shiny Chikorita. Owens, I got a shiny Alpha Halucha for you. I have two, so like, why not? But that'll be it for me. Good night, everybody. Happy Monday. Be safe.